So Chocolat is a magical place where when you first come in, you notice the buzz, you notice how hip and trendy it is, and it just signifies class, trendy, and has a little style of its own where when people come in, they see they're in a special place. And you can see the type of people that also come in and sit down, they kind of mesmerized how they look at things around, and it has a different touch than just a regular ice cream place or let's say a Starbucks. But so people sit down, it's very trendy, they feel the music, it's a little upbeat, and just it's a place where you can spend some great time in here, whether it's your first date for coffee, whether it's a great lunch with the girls, or just an after dinner hangout, or before dinner hangout, or after dinner hangout, where you could have some great desserts and feel the electricity in the air. I decided to open Chocolat Cremerie because we want to bring the chocolate out of Milan, which is a very well-established concept there, and to bring it around the heart of San Diego. And of course, we brought our gelato master, Emanuele, from Italy, to reproduce the same exact ingredients and the same product that the Chocolat Milan makes, which people line up for every day, several times. So we basically use the finest ingredients in the market when it comes to the gelato. Very natural. Milk is really the predominant ingredient, but when it comes to the actual chocolates, we have about 7 or 8 different types of chocolate flavors, but we use the best cocoa available on the market from South Africa, from South America, and from Italy as well. And we use the best kind of pistachio from Sicily, Bronte pistachio. We use the best type of hazelnuts from the Piedmont region. And every ingredient is just the best of the best on the market. It just, as you can see on the display case, which shows an incredible amount of mountains of gelato, and it's so luscious just to look at it. Yes, we will celebrate our first year anniversary, and it's been a very good year for us as well. A lot of people are finding us, and we're growing along the way. But also we want to give to the Ovarian Cancer Society because also I've been touched by it because I have several friends surrounded that I was touched by it, and therefore we wanted to make an impact by donating some of the proceeds that day to the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. Beside the gelato, which life is not just made out of gelato, of course, we do an incredible amount of items in here, like crepes. We specialize in the best crepes in the city here. We do savory crepes, we do sweet crepes, all different variety. On the savory, we mix some portobello mushrooms and ricotta. We mix some fontina cheese and imported ham from Italy. We do some of the sweet crepes with the Nutella cream. We do some with special caramel and apple and walnuts, bananas and chocolates, and so on and so forth. Beside those, we do some great selections of panini, which we incorporate some of the mozzarella's we have here, whether it's the buffalo mozzarella, buffalo milk mozzarella from Naples, or the burrata with some selected special tomatoes, arugula, and some extra virgin olive oil. We do some great charcuterie plates, a selection of different types of prosciutto, cured meats from Italy, some great selections of cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano, Taleggio, Fontina, Brie. So in addition to that, we do some great salads, great selections, so either a panzanella made with arugula, tomatoes, onions, and some homemade breadcrumbs. We also do some phenomenal Caesar salad, which is the way it really should be made. We do a great spinach salad. And we have selections of just special tomatoes and mozzarella drizzled with olive oil and basil. We do some phenomenal flatbreads, which is a side like a form of pizza. Comes in a rectangular shape with the different variety of toppings, whether it's portobello mushrooms, ricotta and prosciutto, or just sausage, onions, and roasted peppers with some homemade mozzarella and tomato sauce. And we have also a couple of pasta in the menu, some lasagna made on the premises, along with some manicotti, which is like some pasta dough filled with spinach and ricotta with tomatoes, basil, and mozzarella cheese. We are actually building the bar at this point where we will be serving a great selections of wines, champagnes, beers, small brewery beer selection, and along that we have some specialty drinks that we make from the gelato. Some being a lemon vodka sorbet martini, some with like a strawberry margarita martini made with the actual strawberry gelato or with lemon sorbet gelato. We are actually in the process of getting a full liquor license. We'll be serving some great selections of spirits whether it's scotch or some specialty vodka with some great martinis, like a blood orange Cosmopolitan martini, or just a specialty Rossini, which is a combination of muddled berries, wild berries, and champagne. We do some great Bellinis with some peach nectar and a great selection of Prosecco. And that bar will probably be ready and built out in the next couple of weeks, and will be the first thing you see when you first come in to Chocolat. So this is one of my favorite recipes. This is a vodka lemon sorbet, and it's the main component is really the lemon gelato lemon gelato we make it here. We put a little vodka in here, and we put a little Prosecco. We blend it, and it comes out this a concoction that is so good. Oh, still so unbelievable, so perfectly. So this is one of our great salads. We have a Boston bib lettuce, and it's dressed up in a French balsamic vinaigrette. It's got some smoked applewood pancetta, bacon, some sliced eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and gorgonzola cheese, along with some toasted walnuts, caramelized. Very, very delicious, very attractive. Looks like a masterpiece. So this is another favorite of mine, the strawberry margarita martini. Again, using the gelato, strawberry gelato that we make on the premises by adding a little triple sec, little tequila, and blend it into a blender, and it just comes out so luscious. Okay, now we feel like we are in the middle of Italy, in the great hills of Umbria or Tuscany, where we can make a great panini there with some artisan bread, some speck, which is a form of cured meat similar to prosciutto. We add a little buffalo milk mozzarella out of the Naples region, a little drizzle olive oil, and voila, just a great panini we call it buffalotto. We garnish with some homemade cured olives, just soaked in olive oil, and some great oregano and some great spices until they marinate well. So moving on to the sweet side. Now this is one of the sweet crepes. Particularly this is the one with wild berries. And then we top with a scoop of vanilla bean gelato, particularly Madagascar vanilla bean gelato. Very, very tasty, very, very light. And it's a good combination that blends well with the berries and the vanilla gelato. One of our best sellers here. Now going to the gelato, this is one of our great coppa. Now coppa is really a cup, and made it in a special glass. Here particularly you have a dark chocolate, one of our favorites here. You have a pistachio from Sicily, and then the hazelnut flavor, covered with some fresh whipped cream, some grains of pistachio, and some biscotti fans. It's the Trinity from Italy. Now you want to soak your face right in. Yes, all the way.